let's discuss about motherhood and also elken spirulina. Preparing for pregnancy is the most crucial period. And why do you think it's happening? The main thing is food and of course lifestyle. Okay, so what is happening with our food and why we need to be physically fit before pregnancy? So preparing this critical stage, we have this 5 critical stage for a mother to have a healthy baby and for the mother to be healthy as well. Okay, so the first, preparation for pregnancy, very important, like I said, prior to your marriage, and then the pregnancy, and then breastfeeding journey, and then your baby, and when until your baby becomes 2 years old or 3 years old, it's so important. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Why is it so important? Healthy growth of the baby. Okay, so a lot of them nowadays having hormone related issues such as PCOS, imbalanced hormone, or low fertility, the egg growth is not okay. So all of this, which is related to our food and also lifestyle nowadays. For example, the food that we eat, even though if it's natural, for example, chicken, those days chicken were healthy. But now I'm comparing to most of the things that I'm seeing. Most of the chicken, it's already like injected with hormones, and a lot of vegetables that we plant, the land is already polluted with so many chemicals and the pesticides that they put. All of this are affecting our health. They will have miscarriage, or they will have stillbirth, or the baby will be preterm. And the long term will be birth defects. The baby will be born with any kind of defects, which is really heartbreaking. And maybe they have altered growth or poor neurodevelopment and any kind of cognition. And you can see the baby, when the baby born with all these natural defects, they are really pitiful because they are so small. They are so small, and just because we as an adult, as a parents, we fail to give them the nutrient that they need for them to grow and be a healthy, born in a very healthy in condition, in their body, their health, everything is checked. Okay, so purposes of a healthy lactation, this is also important. A lot of women nowadays, they have trouble producing breast milk. We are doing it naturally by taking supplements, by taking care of our lifestyle. This will be boosted automatically, naturally, without any kind of medication, without any kind of additional stuff, but only with supplement which is taken naturally. Okay, so sufficient breast milk for the baby, because breast milk is so important. When the mother is pregnant, all the nutrients that the baby needs, the baby has to take it from the mother, whether you like it or not. Whatever you eat, the baby will take the daily needs. Eating for 2 doesn't mean that you have to eat like really large amount of food. No, but you need to have sufficient nutrient for 2, because you are feeding your baby. If you don't eat enough, the baby is going to take it from your body. For example, I'm just giving you an example. If the mother has anemia, the baby needs the blood supply. The mother would be fainting, she will have morning sickness, she will be hospitalized. And if you notice any mothers who is pregnant, they are pregnant and they have dental issue, because you don't get enough calcium, or you don't eat food which has a lot of calcium. So your baby needs calcium to build its bone. So it will take from the mother, from you. That is why you will have tooth decay, because your calcium is losing. So these are the things that we cannot escape. So that's why taking proper nutrients before pregnancy, during pregnancy, and after you deliver is so important, because your baby is bonded to you at least until 24 months. Okay, so they will say that first 1,000 days is crucial, golden opportunity for premium growth. That's why I said 24 months. One is pregnancy, and then first year, and then second year, first 1,000 days. You have to pump up the kid, pump up your child, and your body. After you deliver, you have lost a lot of, nutrients, you have lost a lot of energy, you have lost a lot of blood, all this. So you have to take in all the nutrients, and also you have to give your baby all the nutrients that it needs. After that, the baby will automatically build all the immune system through the food the baby eats. The baby will be healthy. Okay, this is the crucial. And these are some readings that I found online, all the research papers, which shows the importance of supplements and nutrients. So these are the example, or these are the things that you can see. For example, preparation for pregnancy. So preparation of pregnancy, you need to have the proper diet and proper nutrients, balanced nutrients that you need. And extra, you have to have folic acid, beta carotene, and a phycosane. First trimester is so important. You need all the vitamin E, B12, B6, vitamin C, folic acid. It's so important, crucial part. Okay, and then the second trimester, you have to have extra 360 calorie. You need to have extra protein for the fetus and for yourself. And of course, you need all other nutrients, calcium, magnesium, iron, omega, all this antioxidant goodness. And the third one, where you are preparing to give birth, you need a lot of good fatty acids. You need fiber, because a lot of the mothers who are pregnant, they have constipation issue. And then you need vitamin B, and then you need omega-3. And after you deliver, postpartum, okay, lactating period, you really need food rich in nutrition for you to produce enough milk for the baby. Because when you eat all the nutrients will be supplied to the baby through your milk to the baby. So it is so crucial. That's why after the delivery, normally the postpartum, first 3 months or 4 months, the mother would go through confinement period where everything that she eats has to be taken care of. This is where our elken spirulina comes in, because spirulina, it can support you through A to Z. No matter whether you are preparing for pregnancy, you are pregnant, or you're going through the lactation period, or even after you deliver, your baby is 2 years old, this can give you all the benefit that you need throughout your motherhood. Because spirulina is the only supplement that you can eat from infant until the day you die. There is no restriction in it. That is why our elken spirulina is the star product, and it's been a #1 supplement in the market. Okay, so how spirulina can help pregnant women or in motherhood or for mothers? These are all the studies that we have found. Okay, so if you have time, you can actually take a photo of this slide, and then you can go and type in Google and read it by yourself, all the research that they have done. So it is so important. Even for small issues, even for morning sickness, the mothers who are vomiting all the time for the first trimester, second trimester, and some mothers will even develop type 2 diabetes during the pregnancy. So even for that, they can help. Spirulina can help for the mothers who are pregnant. Okay, that is why it is amazing. Okay, so what is spirulina? Why is it amazing? Why is it like so out of the world? Why everyone loves it? Okay, I would just give you one word for spirulina. Spirulina is the food of the future. You can even type it in the Google. You can find a lot of article about it. It is the food of future. So in future, it was already predicted maybe 40, 50 years ago. When they found spirulina, they really know that it is going to be the food for future, because it has tremendous amount of nutrients that one needs. Not only for pregnant women, it's from beginning, from baby until old people. Everybody can be benefited by it. Okay, so this spirulina, it has 60 types of nutrients. Not 1, not 2, not 10, 60 types of nutrients. And out of the 60, 46 essential nutrients that our body needs. Our body needs every single day our body needs all these nutrients that can be seem so little that we may skip it. Because when you eat, for example, I'm giving you one food that everybody eats. Okay, let's say fried rice. So the fried rice that we eat for lunch, do we know how much of vitamins that it has? We may know that it has carbohydrate. We may know it has protein. Maybe it has a little bit of fiber. Maybe we know that it has a bit of vitamin C. But do we know whether it has manganese, whether it has selenium, whether it has boron? So all these minerals and vitamins and nutrients, all this, they have their own job to do in our body. Every single day, I'm talking about it every single day. Every single processes that happens in our body, it needs all these nutrients. But we may think that, oh, it's okay, it's just one day I didn't eat it. But are you really sure that it's only one day? Because even for myself, I would agree, I don't think I have enough through my food. Because we are in this modern world, we are on the go, on the run, super busy. We don't have time to cook at home. Or even if we cook, maybe we don't have enough of nutrients. The way that we cook, a lot of nutrients can be lost through the cooking processes. So how to substitute? Definitely through supplement. That's why spirulina can be taken at any stage of your life. It is a wonderful source of protein. 100 grams of elken spirulina, it gives you 69.2 grams of protein. Do you know how much is the amount? If for you know any bodybuilders, gym goers, or whoever who is active in sports, they know how precious is protein for them, for your muscle, for your energy, to be in shape, to burn fat. Protein is so important. And the spirulina, 100 grams of elken spirulina gives you 69.2 grams of protein, which is like 21 times like 100 grams of milk. Maybe 8 times of 100 grams of tofu. Are we eating that much? Are we drinking that much of milk? No, but we can definitely eat that much of protein through spirulina, because we are not going to feel it, but it has the equal amount of nutrients. So I'm not saying here that because we are eating spirulina, you shouldn't drink milk or you shouldn't eat tofu. That's a wrong thing to say as a nutritionist. What I am saying, whatever that we are eating is not sufficient. And this is a good alternative protein source for vegetarians and also vegans, because I'm sure a lot of people will be thinking like, oh, I'm not eating chicken, I'm vegetarian. How am I supposed to get enough protein? You can get through spirulina. Spirulina gives you a good quality, high quality spirulina, and it's vegetarian source. Okay. And another thing, every 30 tablets or 3 spoons of elken spirulina, which is equivalent to 6 grams of spirulina, they can provide you nutrients which is equivalent to all this: iron, folate, GLA, vitamin E, vitamin B2, vitamin B12, all these things through our food. Definitely, let's say ground beef, we eat 169 grams of ground beef every single meal. Can we do that? I don't think so. I don't think we can do every single meal. We would definitely lack of some nutrients. So we can take spirulina. And as for the mother who is pregnant, what are the common symptoms that they will have? One is they'll be very scared for miscarriage. So in spirulina, we have vitamin B12, protein, and vitamin E, which can prevent miscarriages. And also, a lot of pregnant women, they would go through constipation, like horrible constipation, which requires them to get on the counter, like any kind of laxatives that they will take, and then they will go toilet. But that's not really healthy. But in spirulina, we have prebiotic polysaccharides that can support gut microbiota. So the pregnant women, they won't go through constipation. Okay. And morning sickness, to combat morning sickness, we have vitamin B6 in our spirulina that can help you with that. And especially anemia. So as for anemia, low red blood count. So when you have that, it is quite a challenging pregnancy period for you. Why I'm saying this? Because maybe Maybe when you are going to deliver, you need a lot of blood. When you are losing blood and you have anemia, you go through some kind of process. So it's all scary processes. Okay, so for that, to combat anemia, in spirulina, we have iron, we have vitamin B6, B9, folate, and also B12. And also a lot of pregnant mothers, they would have heartburn. So heartburn, it has omega-3 fatty acids also. So birth defect, trace minerals. To avoid birth defects, we have trace minerals, we have folate, we have good fatty acids, and of course, for gestational diabetes. So for this diabetic, it can aid in reducing blood sugar level. It can balance the sugar level, blood sugar level from pregnant mothers. Okay, so these are the common symptoms that a pregnant woman would go through. And this is how spirulina can help for you to help and be healthy during this crucial period. It has, compared to all other brands, we have higher protein, we have higher beta carotene, we have high vitamin E, we have high phycocyanin, and then we have chlorophyll, we have more vitamins, more mineral types, a lot of things. Spirulina is actually a complete meal. I would always say this, like when you take your plate, you have your rice, you have your carbohydrate, you have your protein, you have vegetables, you have fruits. Whatever nutrients that it gives, spirulina gives that. Spirulina has all of it. It has carbohydrate, it has protein, it has fat, it has fiber, it has everything that you need. That is why we call it is a balanced meal and a complete plate. Okay, so as for the research and development, as for the how we cultivate the spirulina, it is also important. Okay, why? When you take spirulina from the wild, from any lake that you take, you can have a lot of contamination. Okay, so number one, why our brand is trusted, why elken spirulina is trusted. Okay, this brand is 28 years strong and still counting and forever to go. I would say that. Okay, that is why with over 1 million satisfied consumers around the world, right, elken spirulina, it is, I would say, the star product that we have, our precious, and has helped so many people, more than 1 million people, in balancing or handling their health issues that they have. Okay, number two, it has gotten so many achievements and recognition by all other parties that we have. Whoever that needs to recognize our spirulina, they have given all the recognition to us, local and international. And number three, we have farm grown for your well-being. Like I said, clean environment, control and sustainable environment, so that we forever have our source of spirulina. Because when you take something from wild, we don't know when it will be taken away, when it will stop growing. We don't know that. But this is under control, free from pesticides, herbicides, heavy metals, no contamination, and forever we have the source of spirulina. And number four, safety is number one priority. That's why, because no contamination, we don't have this dangerous microcystin, the toxins that can cause serious damage to your liver. And number five, pure goodness. This is 100% pure spirulina. We take the spirulina, we make it into powder or tablets. We are not putting in some other, because in market, maybe they might have like different kind of nutrients in it. Maybe they add in calcium, and they add in vitamin C or whatever it is. But ours is pure goodness. It does not have any other supplements mixed in. Okay, and the process, the production process is top notch. Every process is like pure safety and purity. Everything is tested. We don't have any damaged batch or like any contaminated batch. No, everything done under a very stringent production process. Okay, and number seven, certified manufacturer standard. So the establishment which is making, the lab which is making our spirulina, it has gotten all the certification that it needs to be number one, or to become this highest quality purity standard. Okay, it has HACCP, halal, GMP, all the certification that it needs. Okay, number 8, this is very, very unique design because we have gotten award for this actually. So we have gotten like a unique design, like best design award for this. Okay, because we have this unique product design, which is like the desiccant silica, the silica that it has inside, the silica gel is locked. So normally when we buy anything, the silica gel will be like in the photos that you can see here. So kids or any children that at home, you can get like direct contact to it, or, you know, they can just play with it or eat it. But for spirulina, it is locked. So you don't have any direct contact with it. Okay, so it is safe. And number 9, peace of mind. Because elken spirulina, it has liability coverage of USD 1 million. It is amazing. So when the reason we are giving this, because we are so strong, we know very well, we are confident that elken spirulina passed through all the checks. It has gotten all the quality and purity standard. That is why we are so brave enough to give this product liability. Okay, and 10, they are our main, I would say that the root of spirulina. Okay, so started from the first generation, Professor Quinn Kudo. He is the father of the nutrition, father of the spirulina that we have. And then we have the second generation, Dr. Yasumasa Kudo. They have dedicacy. Okay, and number 11, of course, the proven efficacy that we saw just now. All the testimonial video that we watched, we have tons of it. People who have benefited from spirulina. You shouldn't have issues for you to eat spirulina. No, even you're healthy, you can eat, because it gives you, it substitutes or it adds on all the lack of nutrients that happens in your daily life. Okay, so how can you eat elken spirulina? So when it is in the tablet form, you can take 10 to 15 tablets 3 times daily, before or after meal, it does not matter. Okay, just make sure that you don't take it together with coffee or tea or anything which has caffeine in it, because whatever we combine with caffeine, it's not good. So I will put there, or I will make like iced lemon water. So I'll put spirulina powder in that. So it according to your creativity or how you want to drink it, as long as you get into your system good appetite. Your baby will have thicker and healthier hair, high IQ, very, very alert and focused, and they have a stronger immune system, and they will seldom fall sick, for stronger bone and also stronger memory. So